Team Upper East to have a feel of the match ball and also to show us what they are made of. Looks like first injury worry. One of the players for Upper East is down. Elijah Anabire. We've had a very efficient medical team here at the Ghanaman Soccer Center of Excellence, and they have performed creditably. That's the bench for Team Greater Accra. And Team Greater Accra with their head coach Felix Afotiodai and assisted by Bismarck Misaji. For Team Upper East. And it looks like they got a player warming up already, just in case Adumbri Azuma may not be able to make it, but it looks like he's okay and would love to continue the game. Goalkeeper and so Dennis Aduko sends a long one in. Controlled nicely down the right flank. Greater control perfectly. And Yawawuni will be the key man in terms of holding the fort in midfield for Team Greater Accra. Emmanuel Kwafo goes down. And he gets the free kick. Free kick to Greater Accra, quickly effected. Trying to go through the middle, nice pass laid on by Samuel Ponku. Doesn't go too far though, but Greater Accra still come forward. Over the line it goes this time. The advantage will go to Team Upper East. Traveling all the way from Bolgatanga to the nation's capital, Accra. En route to Pram Pram. Awuni getting involved in the first action for Team Greater Accra. It's a long cross. Goalkeeper fails to deal with it first hand. Eventually it's cleared out, not too far though, as Samuel Ponku comes forward. Sizing each other up at this stage of the game. Greater Accra trying to lay emphasis on possession. Good turn. Can't deliver the drive. And this time the advantage will go to Team Upper East.
When we are going home.
That's a long ball in. So far we've seen the likes of the Eastern region. We saw them in their game against the Upper West region. Tough encounter it was. But eventually, the teams showed their class, their resilience. Then later on, we saw Volta region take on the Ashanti region. Very, very enterprising game. Opportunities coming the way of Greater Accra on the far side, but ball slips over the line. Advantage to Team Upper East. Long ball in. Header by Emmanuel Kwafo. Kwafo goes in once again, puts the ball down firmly, and then there's a long drive. Trying to catch the goalkeeper off guard. Got the direction wrong in the process. Tough exchanges, just like all the other matches that we've seen. early part of the match gives the two teams the chance to show what they're made of. Here's Awuni. Awuni's brought down from behind. Very apologetic there on the part of AC Sia. Sia had made up his mind that Yaw Awuni was not going anywhere. Free kick advantage. Meanwhile, AC Sia has received a verbal warning. Verbal caution from center referee Felix Amponsa. Captain is up on his feet. He will continue with the game. Most definitely. Taking off to receive further attention before joining his colleagues back on the field of play. Meanwhile, Team Greater Accra have the advantage of the free kick. Emmanuel Kwafo can deliver with that left foot of his. Guidance from Dennis Aduko, the goalkeeper in charge of duty for Team Upper East. Here we go. Aduko leaves it. Swung into the 18-yard box. Goalkeeper comes out. He misses completely. And Greater Accra will continue the game with the corner kick. Among the dignitaries here is the Greater Accra RFA chairman, Mr. Samuel Abuabiri. Whistle has already gone before an incursion could be made by Mohamed Meriga. Again, we take a look at the free kick. It was swung in deep. Goalkeeper came out and fumbled completely. But no problems at all for Team Upper East. And that's a replay of the free kick. Once again, it was driven in nicely. And game will continue. Long ball in. Upper East keep it in play. Eventually goes over the line for a throw-in advantage. Greater Accra seem to be inching up closer and closer as they get into enemy territory. Greater Accra have a player down. And this is exactly why he went down. Heading duel. And Team Upper East gain the advantage as they come forward. Ball pushed forward. And two players clash. One goes down eventually. Heavy guarding from Emmanuel Afeche. Not allowing his opposite number, Andy Davulom, to go forward. Greater Accra have the advantage at this stage. The opportunity is gone, but will still avail itself as the game continues. Greater Accra to do some defending now. There's a strong run for it. Eventually goalkeeper gets there first and sends it back onto the field. Pushed forward. Greater Accra have it all covered. Goalkeeper with a simple pass gets it out of danger zone. But there are more opportunities coming the way of Team Upper East. Goalkeeper comes out, but flag is already up for offside. That was spotted quickly by first assistant referee Samuel Entry. It was a daring run, but he was miles and miles in the offside trap. There you have The player who was caught in the trap, Mudansiru Seidu. Seidu Muda Sidu. That's the name. 10 minutes gone in the first half. No goal as yet. And it looks very much so that most of the probing has been done by Team Greater Accra. We're yet to see the potency up front of Team Upper East as Greater Accra come forward yet again, carefully controlled, looking for space, looking for opportunity. He beats one but goes down in the process. Referee was right behind the action, and it is the Greater Accra team that will gain the advantage. A few known faces joining us here at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence in Pram Pram, also to observe, but that was some good footwork there from Yusuf Sani. Went down in the process eventually, but it could have gone anyway. Drilled into the area, and it goes straight to goalkeeper Inso Dennis, who sends it back into play. Nice control. The control is forwarded with a long boot to the far side. Good recovery from Team Greater Accra, but Upper East will still come forward. Thread a pass through the middle. Referee's whistle had already gone. Flag again was up for offside. There you have the indication. And as we told you earlier on, so far so good for our Catch Them Young referees. They've got it spot on every step of the way. So another build-up by Team Greater Accra as they come forward. Thank you very much. If you've just joined us, you're watching live transmission from the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. The MTN Elite Under-19 Championship, the maiden edition. And on the field currently displaying is Team Greater Accra and their opponents from the Upper East region. Player goes down, advantage will stay with the team advancing forward, and that's the Team Upper East, Captain Michael Laduko. Free kick advantage. It's drilled long, it's drilled deep, and it's recovered nicely by Emmanuel Vipo, captain and goalkeeper for Team Greater Accra. Carefully now, Team Greater Accra would want to open up the game. Well-intended thoughts, that pass, but well read by the defenders of Team Upper East. AC Adea in the right place at the right time. Throwing quickly effected. And still, it's Greater Accra trying to size their opponents up, trying to create spaces and avenues as they come forward. And into the 18-yard box they go. But again, the attempt was good. Off target though.
Yeah, the attempt was good, but off target, the accuracy and the precise nature from Mustafa Bunyaminu for Greater Accra team. See how he got the ball, turned quickly, and that snapshot there was going to rise. But it's Team Greater Accra who are probing very, very well in this first half, and the winning free kick there. Been some hustle and tussle nature going that left flank there, and seems Greater Accra will love to ply their way through that flanks. The goalkeeper Inso Dennis. A shot there, telling his colleagues to mount that wall to prevent Greater Accra. And that's a goal for Team Greater Accra. The free kick swung in nicely, get ahead, connected there. Beautifully done. Lovely cross. Cross met the header there. Mustafa Bunyaminu get that beautifully. Goal there for Team Greater Accra. Take a look at the cross. Nice cross there. Good header from Mustafa, beating the defenders and beating the goalkeeper. First goal for Team Greater Accra. Greater Accra 1, Upper East 0. Beautiful goal.
Beautiful goal. Expert free kick. Player in the right place at the right time. And it was easy for Bunyaminu to get his head to it, out jumping everyone in the process. And this also means that at least the early pressure has paid off, and they will continue from there. And like I told you earlier on, we still have a few dignitaries streaking in to watch this game, lovers of football, especially technical handlers. And so assistant coach for Accra Hearts of Oak, Ghazali, is here watching the game from a distance, together with his boss, I should say, Coach Masoud Didi Dramani. And so joining this set of coaches that we have had with us from morning, Maxwell Kunedu has been here with us together with Eric Bekoin. Greater Accra probing for a second goal. They're still putting the pressure on their opponents. And again, it's 16 minutes gone, NY. We've not had any incursion, serious incursion from Team Upper East.
And they are scared to come out because looking at how Team Greater Accra are pinning them down in every department on the field, they've not really picked up their passes, not really getting any space to exploit. Team Greater Accra very compact and very good on the ball. They try to spread out the passes, short passes to open up Team Upper East. And there's good play there from Team Greater Accra. They spread a play and looking for the attacker there. Oh, flag is already up for offside, but beautiful teamwork there from Team Greater Accra. They start with a slow build-up, then they spread a play with a long ball. Look at that ball there, searching that player for Team Greater Accra. And this is what they do to open up the spaces of Team Upper East defense. Team Upper East are finding it difficult to get on their groove and even get on their rhythm. Not settled yet. We've done 18 minutes of the first half, and they are down by a goal. They're looking to see how the technical team will map up a strategy to cancel the goal, even get on their rhythm, facing up a side of Team Greater Accra who are very, very good on the ball. There they go again, Team Greater Accra, and the ball with Mustafa. It's been brought down in that process there, and referee was there to whistle for that infringement. And in a shot there, Mustafa Bunyaminu already on the score sheet and just tormenting and finding his way through, having that liberty there. Good turn there. Still holding the ball, and was brought down in that process.
AC Sia needs to be very careful. The chap in the number 7 jersey for Team Upper East. He's been involved in some of the tackles and can easily attract a card in the process. 1 goal to the good for Team Greater Accra. 19 minutes played in the very first half of this game. And so far, it looks like the pressure is on the team in orange.
Definitely pressure on them. Another free kick being sent in. At this time, not the perfect inch they were looking for. Team Greater Accra definitely took a deflection. They were in a corner.
Yep, took a ricochet of one of the players in the wall for Team Upper East. They give away a corner kick. Opportunities coming the way of Greater Accra, but again, missed out. They still have another corner kick. The value, they say, is the same.
Quick observation is Team Upper East are finding it difficult to deal with. Anytime ball is being crossed in their danger zone, that's what Team Greater Accra is going to use on them. Send another corner shot there. Shot being deflected. This time, Upper East defense. That's good to calm situation there, but they lose his possession and Team Greater Accra spread across, but being blocked. And they have another corner.
Pressure on Team Upper East. So far, they've not been able to find an antidote to the pressure being put on them. Is swung in nicely. Opportunity for a shot on target. Looking for players in open spaces to deliver the shots. Again, it is not that easy, but they go in, and that is when referee realizes that there's a player down. Adumbri Azuma is in pain and would need attention as quickly as possible.
Yeah, Azuma took one for his team. He had to dive in to block that shot coming from the Team Greater Accra. And that could be very painful. So much pressure coming from Team Greater Accra.
And these are some of the VIPs seated first on from the left as you watch on your screens is the Greater Accra RFA chairman Samuel Abuabiri, also known as Qatar, and you can imagine the mood in which he is. He has a sly smile on his face as if to say, I told you we will score first. Greater Accra lead by 1-0. Patrick Akoto is also there. At least they can afford a smile and a laugh. That's Professor J.A. Minta, who's based here at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence as the director. And obviously a lot of bragging will go on the VIP days. Not only are these gentlemen based from the Greater Accra RFA, but we've got the Western RFA also ably represented. We also have members of the elite committee that have put this competition together as well. Game will continue. Not the best of kicks from the goalkeeper, Nso Dennis. But it goes all the way back to Vipo Emmanuel. And Greater Accra initiate an attack, this time from the left-hand side of their attack. They come forward through Yusuf Asani. Yao Awuni has been quiet for the last 10 or so minutes. It was very lively when the game began, Yao Awuni, for Team Greater Accra. Throwing advantage to Team Upper East. The bench of Team Upper East obviously would not be able to take their seat for now, at least. Philip Ayine Ayibre, the head coach, and Moses Ayanaba, the assistant, will have to direct traffic from where they are constantly.
Exactly. They are down by a goal, and still pressure coming from Team Greater Accra, not making them look too good and not comfortable. So they need to map up a strategy. And definitely, when you are in that kind of position, you definitely be up on your feet to see what you can do to make things look okay for your side.
Sent all the way back to goalkeeper by Kennedy Appiah. Safety first. Vipo starts the attack once again, but this time opting to start from the right-hand side. Recovered once again by Yusuf Sani. Goes back to Vipo, the goalkeeper.
Now you notice when the ball gets to the goalkeeper, you see the Upper East team drawing back. They look so scared to come out to press. They know how quick and lightning Team Greater Accra can be when they catch them on the break.
25 minutes gone in the first half. Maiden edition of the MTN Elite Under-19 Championship. This match is between Greater Accra and the Upper East region. Scoreline so far, Greater Accra 1, Upper East 0. And Greater Accra still building up the pressure. This time from the far right, pushed on a bit far. Shot across the face of goal, but the connection by Emmanuel Kwafo ballooned in the air. But I guess he was not expecting the ball to come to him.
You could see that is a lovely build-up play from Team Greater Accra from one end to another. Spread the ball to Meriga, and Meriga also finds Kwafu Imano on the other side, but the finish was lacking there from Kwafu Imano.
Upper East now have an opportunity to come forward. And anytime they get the ball, they are surrounded by blue shirts, making it very difficult for them to go through. Mundasidu Seidu caught in the offside trap.
And that's the difference between the two teams. You see Team Greater Accra, when they find Team Upper East on the ball and the ball in possession, they tend to overcrowd them and make sure they get the ball out of them quickly as possible. But you don't really see that from Team Upper East whenever Team Greater Accra is in possession of the ball. And that is the difference of these two teams. Team Greater Accra with the ball. Sends in a long one. The chase is going to be on. But flag is up. Offside. On. You see Sani.
That's the second assistant of the match, by the way. Angela Alobu. And ball swings over the line. Advantage will be a throw-in. Michael Aduko opts to take the throw himself, and that's a very long one. Forward movement by Team Greater Accra now. That's a long telling pass. Goalkeeper did well to come out reacting fully, but the flag had already gone up.
It's a courageous move there from Inso Dennis. You're seeing how Team Greater Accra are sneaking in with their runs. Team Upper East need to tweak their defensive duties to have a way to stop the tracks and the threat coming from Team Greater Accra. There's a player down, and referee signals throw in favor for Team Greater Accra. He takes it quickly. Start to build up from the back. Team Greater Accra. Kennedy up here sends the ball back to Emmanuel Afeche. Afeche sends in one, but loses possession, and Greater Accra get the ball back again. That is a clip, late tackle there, and definitely a foul on Aaron Salifu. Corporate is Captain Eduku Michael for Upper East. Team Greater Accra will have the ball once again. Good short passes there from Team Greater Accra, but this time it's Team Upper East who have the ball in possession, but just loses that. Ball sent back to goalkeeper Emmanuel Vipo. Spread play to Kennedy up here. Kennedy sends a long one, but they lose possession, and it's going to be the fighting spirit of ACC for Upper East. Didn't really do well in the clearance, and this Team Greater Accra still have the ball. The ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for Team Greater Accra. Team Greater Accra with the ball. Sends in a long cross. Still ball with the Greater Accra team, but they lose possession there, and Team Upper East will start off, build up from the back. Sends in the return pass, but not accurate enough. You can see the frustration nature coming from Maripto Isaac for Upper East. Greater Accra will be very much happy to start off the build-up from the back. Ball with Afeche Imano, sends it to Kennedy Apia. Kennedy spreads it to Samuel Poku. Samuel Poku also gets it back to Imano. Imano sends in a long one, searching for Meriga. Meriga still holding on the ball, and seems he was pulled back there, but referee says it's a corner kick. You can see the frustration nature coming from Mohamed Mariga. He's still complaining to the referee that he was fouled in the process. Let's take a look at that again. Here, dribble passes marker, and there was contact there. The referee says no.
Well, I guess the referee was closest to the spot, but that's another opportunity. A good drive there, trying to put a little bit of a swirl on it. Good attempt, but Aaron Salifu missed this mark narrowly.
Yeah, Aaron used the outside foot to put a curl on it, so can work the goalkeeper. The accuracy. There again, Upper East losing possession there. Cannot really keep up 2 or 3 passes on their own, and this is very, very difficult for them to do. Just giving Team Greater Accra so much easy work to do. Team Greater Accra with the ball once again. Try to keep it short, but Team Upper East regains possession and sends in a long one. The chase is on, but goalkeeper Emmanuel Vipo comes out. And even though the flag is up for offside, yeah, you can see that he made the run too quickly there. And that was offside.
Game continues in earnest. 32 minutes gone in the first half. Greater Accra still lead by 1. Thank you very much for joining us. We're coming to you from the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence here in Pram. It's match day 1 in the maiden edition of the Elite Under-19 Championship powered by MTN. Match day 2 beckons tomorrow, and there's a lot of action to share with you in that regard. We will see the Brong-Ahafo region take on the Northern region in one of the matches that will be coming your way, and another of those matches will be the Western region taking the Eastern region. And I can tell you for a fact that Linford Asamoah-Boadu, the Eastern Regional Football Association chairman, says he's staying put to give them a lot more morale, as we used to say here, in tomorrow's game. And so obviously tomorrow brings another opportunity to showcase what we have, the best at under-19 level coming from all the regions. But for now, we concentrate on how Team Upper East are trying to get themselves back into the game against Greater Accra. Greater Accra family have their palm on this game, at least so far. They're leading by 1-0, but they're playing some very good football as well. And Upper East just need to get their rhythm going, and they could be the surprise team from match day 1. But so far, it's been so good. Greater Accra organizing themselves and then trying to use the long pass. It hasn't worked to perfection. Team Upper East have an opportunity as they come through. A few players committed in the 18-yard box, but they will not be needed by virtue of the fact that that opportunity has gone wide. And again, that was the build-up from the far left. Tried to get his shot on target, but failed in the process. Greater Accra come forward now. Consistency in the build-up from the rear. Lovely pass through, controlled effectively by Yawawuni, but this time around just couldn't go too far.
Yeah, he was looking for that link. Received Sani. I've been working very good there down the left flank.
Strong header coming from Samuel Ponku. Looks very resolute in his role for Team Greater Accra. It's a battle for it, and referee would give Team Upper East the advantage as they come forward. Mundasidu Seidu goes into the danger area. Sure would love to use his height to advantage. And goalkeeper and captain for Team Greater Accra, Vipo, says I only need one player in the wall. That has been sorted out 10 minutes to half time. Slender 1-goal margin in this game between Greater Accra and Upper East. Free kick. Drilled in nicely, goes straight towards Vipo. Not the best of free kicks.
I didn't know what kind of option they were going for, but swinging in the ball into the danger side so you can get your colleague getting a connection could have been a better option. But a spread play there from Greater Accra, and nice man raises the flag for offside. Team Greater Accra knows how to turn the heat. But Team Upper East still struggling to get on their feet. Team Greater Accra spread the play there and searching for Yusuf Sani. He's going to chase on. This time he couldn't get there to keep play.
Yusuf Sani, there was a bit of a stutter in his run. At some point he wasn't too sure whether he could get to the ball or not. But later on he figured that, well, if I put in my best, I could. Greater Accra, total control of the game, at least as far as this first 36 minutes is concerned. Upper East have come up with their chances, but have not been able to utilize them, at least not to the best of their ability. And Greater Accra will organize from defense once again. Kennedy Appiah. Kennedy Appiah has been a stalwart on the left-hand side of defense for Team Greater Accra. Twisting and turning on the far side. Eventually, Emmanuel Lomote finds a colleague, but it goes out into touch for a throw-in.
Quick observation, Team Upper East need to press and see if they can get something out of Team Greater Accra. In certain times, you see Team Greater Accra enjoying ball possession, but when they are being pressed, they lose possession, and I think Team Upper East should be doubling up on that.
Goalkeeper makes a firm save out of that. He's not under any pressure whatsoever. There were no blue shirts around him. And he gets the ball once again, the goalkeeper. And so Dennis pushes it forward. Good play so far. The build-up is sweet, but unfortunately, they let it pass. And the advantage will go back to Team Greater Accra. And that is where the problem has been for Team Upper East. Can't hold on to the ball. They construct nicely from defense, and then it breaks down in midfield. Greater Accra have an opportunity to show them how it is done as they come forward through Yusuf Sani. Pass laid on through the middle. It's going to be a good drive, but the drive was there, the intentions were there, the direction was poor from Yao Awuni.
I love the build-up from and the creative link-up from Aaron Salifu to Yao Awuni. He'd get that 10, but the shot was not accurate enough. Could have been a process of being hustled out, losing a bit of his balance there, but Aaron Salifu still holding on, and he gets a free kick. You could see the Upper East team players asking the referee that that's not a foul, but referee spotted that infringement on Aaron Salifu.
Goalkeeper will have some rejigging to do, redirecting the wall. Let's see whether Greater Accra have an opportunity, scoring opportunity, especially from this central point. Four-man wall formed by Team Upper East, and who's blasted wide. Mustafa Bunyaminu, scorer of the goal, the only goal so far, missing out on that opportunity. But again, it's Greater Accra, and they're not giving the opportunity to the opponent to play their own game. They seem to be dictating the pace, and it's been so right from the blast of the referee's whistle.
That's been the case. And we've done 40 minutes, approaching 41 minutes, and we've not really seen much from Team Upper East. And It's Team Greater Accra, as you said earlier, Prince, dictating the pace of this game.
And I can tell you for a fact that the Greater Accra Regional Football Association chairman must do a lot of bragging, or will be doing a lot of bragging at halftime.
Of course.
It's been cleared out by Team Upper East. Quick turn. Looks for a partner in the attack. Goalkeeper sends it forward once again. It doesn't go too far. It's picked up by Team Greater Accra. Here's Yusuf Sani. It's the opportunity for Upper East to come forward now. Opting to use the flanks. It may be a good idea. Isaac. Good turn by Isaac, but it looked like, again, as they come forward, they run short of the ideas. Shot from a distance, completely off target, no problems at all for Vipo. In goal for Team Greater Accra.
That has been a problem for Team Upper East. They try to construct from the back, but they get midway side and they tend to lose ideas on what to do with the ball. And that has been a problem and the issue for the day for Team Upper East to solve.
Apia opens up the game for Greater Accra. Ever comfortable when they have to deal with it in defense, and then they employ the long pass to take on their opponents. This time it looks as if it was good until flag went up.
Yeah, the player moved too quickly there. The build-up was good, but that was offside on the part of Manuel Omote for Team Greater Accra. There again, Team Upper East try to build up, but they lose possession there. Player down, SCCA for Team Upper East. Could be a muzzle pull there. And referee calls for the medical team to come check on SCCA for Team Upper East.
Worrying times for Team Upper East, especially if they have to lose players through injury situations and injury worries. They definitely would like or want to keep all the players as active as they can, at least as far as the first 45 minutes or so is concerned. But I tell you what, for the next 11 days, it's going to be back and forth for these teams. It's going to take or bring the best out of them. It's also going to take a lot of effort, determination, hard work for these teams to really survive. And obviously that's the trace at which they are working, and that's ever compassionate Qatar, as he's known. He makes things work. In fact, he's one of the reasons why the Greater Accra Regional Football Association has thrived and seen a lot of development so far. But obviously he's not alone. Together with his working assistants or working colleagues at the RFA, they have made things happen. We won't only single out the Greater Accra region, but indeed the other regions have seen tremendous improvement as well. And so for the birth of a tournament such as the MTN Elite Under-19 Championship, I'm sure that is going to help the regional football associations to harness resources and also bring out the best of the youth footballers we have at that age category. Clearance not the best. There's an opportunity for Team Greater Accra. Hits the goalpost. And goalkeeper, second time of asking. That's good enough. Intense pressure, nearly resulting in another of those goals for Team Greater Accra, but that was good enough.
Yeah, that was good enough from Team Greater Accra from nowhere, and you could see that Emmanuel Lomote, that long drive there, hitting the post, but that rebound from Yusuf Sani, oh, that was a great save there from
Greater have another opportunity. Misses the first one. They're still dangling in there. The header is on, but straight into the waiting arms of goalkeeper Dennis Enso.
Dennis Enso has been the man to make sure defend and deny Team Greater Accra from getting more goals. And there they go again. Player down, still ball in possession with Greater Accra team, and and there goes the rebound for Team Greater Accra. They get the second goal. And so Dennis Aduku thought he had hold of the ball, but he lost the grip there, and the rebound says thank you very much, Team Greater Accra.
Well, indeed, the shot was enterprising enough. Missing it out completely. But again, you see, in such situations, it's difficult for the goalkeeper to say that he's not going to hit it out. Anywhere would do. And there you saw him miss it out the first time of asking. He did very well to make sure that the ball did not cross the line.
Yeah.
But he only threw it back or parried it back into the way of this young man, Emmanuel Lomote. And all he had to say was thank you very much. And that brings the curtain down as far as the first half is concerned. A comfortable 2-0 advantage for Team Greater Accra against Upper East. It's been a straight walk in the park. It's been one-way traffic for Team Greater Accra, and for the Upper East team, they've been doing a lot of defending. They barely created any decent chance in the first 45 minutes, but that definitely tells us that they may have a lot of firepower up their sleeves come the second 45 minutes in the game. But so far, as far as the first half is concerned here at the FIFA pitch of the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence, is half-time. First 45 minutes gone down the drain, and at half-time, is Greater Accra leading comfortably by a 2-0 margin against their opponents from the Upper East. Do stay with us. There's more coming your way in the second half. And their opponents from the Upper East for the first 45 minutes. Goalkeeper and so Dennis Aduko. Awuni getting involved in the first action for Team Greater Accra. It's a long cross. Goalkeeper fails to deal with it first hand. It's a long ball in. Long ball in. Header by Emmanuel Kwafu. Kwafu goes in once again, puts the ball down firmly, and then there's a long, tough exchanges, just like all the other matches that we've seen. The early part of the match gives the two teams the chance to show what they're made of. Here's Awuni. Awuni's brought down from behind for Team Upper East. Here we go. Aduko leaves it. Swung into the 18-yard box. Goalkeeper comes out. He misses completely. But no problems at all for Team Upper East. And that's a replay of the free kick once again. It was driven in nice. Greater Accra to do some defending now. There's a strong run for it. Eventually goes. But it could have gone anyway. Drilled into the area. And it goes straight to goalkeeper. Inso Dennis. Free kick advantage. It's drilled long, it's drilled deep, and it's recovered nicely by Emmanuel Vipo, captain and goalkeeper for Team Greater Accra.
Beautifully done. Lovely cross. Cross met the header there. Mustafa Bunyaminu get that beautifully. Goal there for Team Greater Accra. Take a look at the cross. Nice cross there. Good header from Mustafa. Beating the defenders and beating the goalkeeper. First goal for Team Greater Accra. Greater Accra 1, Upper East 0. Beautiful. Good play there from Team Greater Accra. They spread a play and looking for the attacker there. Greater Accra is going to use on them. Send another corner shot there. Shot being deflected. This time,
an antidote to the pressure being put on them is swung in nicely. Opportunity for a shot on target. Looking for players in open spaces to deliver the time from the left-hand side of their attack. They come forward through Yusuf Asani. Yao Awuni has been quiet for the last 10 or so minutes. It was very light from the far right, pushed on a bit far. Shot across the face of goal, but the connection. Forward movement by Team Greater Accra now. That's a long telling pass. Goalkeeper did well to come out, reacting fully. But
then Team Upper East will start off, build up from the back. Sensing the return pass, but not accurate. Gets it back to Emmanuel. Emmanuel sensing a long one, searching for Meriga. Meriga still holding on the ball and seems he was pulled back.
In this game between Greater Accra and Upper East, free kick. Drilled in nicely, goes straight towards Vipo. Not the best of free kicks.
But when they are being pressed, they lose possession, and I think Team Upper East should be doubling up on that.
Goalkeeper makes a firm save out of that. He's not under any pressure whatsoever. Greater Accra have an opportunity to show them how it is done as they come forward through Yusuf Sani. Pass laid on through the middle. It's going to be a good drive, but poor man well formed by Team Upper East and was blasted wide. Mustafa Bunyaminu. Good turn by Isaac, but it looked like again as they come forward they run short of the ideas. Shot from a distance, completely off target.
From Yusuf Sani. Oh, that was a great save there. From
Greater have another opportunity. Misses the first one. They're still dangling in there. The header is on.
Again. Player down. Still ball in possession with Greater Accra team. And oh! And there goes the rebound for Team Greater Accra. They get a second goal. And so Danny.
Well, indeed, the shot was enterprising enough. Missing it out completely. But again, you see in such situations, it's difficult for the goalkeeper to say that he's not going to hit it out. Anywhere would do. And there you saw him miss it out the first time of asking. He did very well to make sure that the ball did not. For Team Greater Accra against Upper East, it's been a straight walk in the park. It's been one-way traffic. Away we go for the commencement of the second half of this game between Greater Accra region and off due to a knock. And so for now, it is Team Upper East who will be playing from right to left. And the expectations are that at least they will try as much as possible to see whether they can claw back some pride, get themselves back into the game. Talking about Team Upper East, Greater Accra will definitely continue from where they left off. The pressure will be on, and they would want to turn opportunities or half-baked opportunities into goals. Long free kick in has been headed on as they come forward. Elijah and Nabiri. Solid defending by Team Greater Accra, but Upper East are coming up with an opportunity. Can he get a shot on target? He does, and that's the first real save by Vipo, the Greater Accra goalkeeper. It's not been tested in the game at all.
Yeah, not being tested, but that's good from Team Upper East. Got a shot on target. And the first time seeing that from them. Maybe we could see more in the second half. And this Team Greater Accra who still enjoying possession, still having the ball there, spread play there. Ball is with Samuel Pokuba loses possession there in Team Upper East. This time a player brought down. Captain Aduku Michael for Team Upper East wins a free kick for his team. Another substitution.
Yep.
For Team Upper East.
Still bringing on some fresh limbs in the game. Eric Webonga fancies his chances on the field of play. So on comes Eric. And let's see what this will mean in terms of positivity for Team Upper East.
Tactical substitution from Team Upper East, bringing out Muda Seidu. Not seen much from him. And pep talk from the recess. Technical side are really asking him why he's not pulling up his strength. And not a good day for Muda Seidu. And he's being brought out. And Webonga Eric takes his place. Let's see what Eric can also bring out to the party for Team Upper East. They are down by 2 goals.
Yeah, there could be more substitutions. I've been watching the field of play, and across the field of play I see, and meanwhile that's the substitution confirmation. I see Emmanuel Nab. He's also carrying an injury of some sort. He's the chap in the number 9 jersey for Team Upper East. But the game will continue with a free kick advantage, ably to be effected by Michael Aduko, the captain. Vipo in goal for Team Greater Accra. He's ready to thwart all the efforts that come his way. And this time around, it's a safety header back by Apia Kennedy to find his goalkeeper. Greater Accra would quickly turn defense into attack. Holding on to the ball. Referee gave them a free kick, hastily taken, and referee wants that to be retaken. Meanwhile, player is down. Should be up on his feet in no time. Strong enough chap to continue with the game, Aaron Salifu.
Yeah, he's very strong, very robust in the heart of midfield for Team Greater Accra. But here they come again. Long cross there. Header dealt with from Team Upper East defense, but ball still with the Team Greater Accra. Spread play to Meriga. Meriga to Samuel Ponku. Didn't really get much of that ball. But the ball falls to Team Upper East. The chase is on, but calmly done there from the defender of Team Greater Accra. Team Greater Accra will fancy their chances, the left flank there. Team Upper East clears their line, and it's going to be a corner kick to Team Greater Accra.
And now for Team Upper East, they would have to defend. But this is where it gets a lot more tricky for them. Short corner taking, Greater Accra looking to send the ball into the 18-yard box. It's nicely done, but it's headed away. Danger not cleared as yet. Quick recovery by Team Greater Accra. Awuni doing his best. They still come forward now. This is Lomote joining the attack. He lays on the pass. This could be goal. And they toy around with them so much so that they miss the opportunity.
This should have been a third goal for Team Greater Accra. I don't know what Aaron Salifu was thinking there. You cut in, and I was thinking he was in a better position to just shoot, but he went for the pass, and that was a bad option there from Team Greater Accra.
But now they have a better option. Can he shoot on target? Goalkeeper does well. Went down the right way, spot on. Mustafa was looking for goal number 2, his personal second. That didn't happen. But Greater is still one way at traffic as they come forward. Here's Lomote. Gives the ball away. Team Upper East will say thank you very much. Can they take the opportunities as they come? Wayward pass. Recovered nicely by Team Greater Accra. And during the halftime break, in a chit-chat with Samuel Abuabri, I asked him how he's feeling, whether the 2-goal cushion is good enough, and he says, this is easy peasy.
You know what kind of opponent he's facing, and that chit-chat from his boys will definitely tell you that easy. But this chance here, a feeble shot, not troubling. And so Dennis with a shot from Mustafa. Other quick incursions there coming from Team Greater Accra, posing threats on the defense of Team Upper East. You might be seeing more goals from Team Greater Accra in the second half. We tend to build up play from the back. And the ball being sent back to defender of Greater Accra team. 2 players coming in to stop the tracks from player on the floor, Aaron Salifu, the captain of Team Upper East, Captain Aduku Michael. Let's look at that again. See Aaron Salifu, he brought down by 2 players. You know how tricky he can be. You need to stop his tracks. Ball. Long ball there, searching up for Emmanuel Lomote. Runs and get the ball. Emmanuel Lomote crosses the ball in. Ball still in possession with Team Greater Accra. Salifu spreads the play to the left flank, but linesman raises the flag. Offside.
Offside positioning by Team Greater Accra, and I'm not too sure whether complacency is setting in that game of Greater Accra. Lots of passes instead of opportunities to shoot at goal. And they come forward yet again, this time Emmanuel Lomote with the ball. Crosses through, is brought down nicely, but again, it's an opportunity for the quick recovery for Team Upper East, and they push through. Kennedy Appiah on the far side will read the lines very well, finds Vipo, his goalkeeper. And quick as a flash, they get themselves out of danger zone. Here's Emmanuel Afeche. Kennedy comes in to help. Good response from Team Greater Accra. Samuel Ponku now. Flag stays down as Team Greater come forward. A little bit of a delay, and they allow the orange numbers to amass in numbers in defeat. Eventually, the orange have it. Strong tackle. Good skill by Lomote. Oh, Lomote is clipped from behind. Late challenge there. Greater will have the advantage. He taps his right leg. He says he seems to be in some kind of pain. Let's hope that it's not as bad as it looks. 55 minutes gone.
Yeah, you can see Lomote try to show his tricky movements there, but equally strong clearance there from Captain Aduku Michael from Team Upper East. Referee sports an infringement and whistles for a free kick favor for Team Upper East.
Couple of players showing really that they are a bundle of talent, especially for Team Greater Accra. Jersey number 11, Emmanuel Lomote. Jersey number 14, Yao Awuni. And of course, resolute in defense has been jersey number 4, Kennedy Appiah.
Yeah, and not forgetting Aaron Salifu.
Aaron Salifu is one of them as well. It's a late challenge. Throwing advantage, Team Greater Accra carefully tidying up. Was that tackle?
Lovely dummy there from Team Greater Accra. Trying to skip past his marker, but he was quickly read there from Team Upper East. Approaching 57 minutes played in the second half, and it's Team Greater Accra 2, Upper East Team 0. Ball being spread to Mohamed Merega. Merega finds Lomote. Lomote sensing a pass, but
that was too strong from Lomote.
Yeah, too
but
strong.
Read the game very well. Very intelligent pass.
Pass sent back to goalkeeper Emmanuel Vipo. Vipo spread play to Emmanuel Afeche. Afeche gives it to Salifu. Salifu sends it to Awuni. Awuni gets it back to Kennedy. Emmanuel sends it back to Emmanuel Vipo, the goalkeeper for Team Greater Accra. Spreads it play to the left side of Team Greater Accra. Team Greater Accra finds Mustafa. Mustafa spread the play to Yusuf Sani. Yusuf Sani sends the ball but loses possession there, and Team Upper East with the ball. Try to pick short passes there. Still in possession with the ball. Another sliding tackle there from Meriga. Meriga winning possession for Team Greater Accra, and the ball gets to Kwafu Emmanuel. Kwafu Emmanuel sees that run there, but possession being cut by Team Upper East. Ball is with Anombri. Anombri sensing a long drive, but that was a spectacular one from Elijah Anambiri. Caught the attention of Emmanuel Vipo. Had a fingertip on that. Forcing a corner for Team Upper East. Corner kick to Team Upper East. Ball swung in. Good header there, and equally a good save from Emmanuel Vipo for Team Greater Accra. Adombiri Azuma with a header for Team Upper East. Another corner for Team Upper East, but referee halts situations and flashed a yellow card to the Upper East player. Not too sure of what really happened there, but we have Adombiri Azuma gets into the books of the referee. Corner kick will be retaken again by Team Upper East. The sensing a long one. This time quickly dealt with Team Greater Accra, and it's Emmanuel Lomote who sends a long one to the left flank there. A good reading there from Team Upper East with their defensive duties, but went in too much there, and referee sports an infringement. Whistles for a free kick favor of Team Upper East. Team Upper East starts the build up. Trying to tread to the right side there, but good one there from Team Greater Accra player. And the ball is with Yusuf Sani. He gets past one in the 18-yard box, sends in, and oh, what a lovely finish there from Yusuf Sani, making it goal number 3 for Team Greater Accra. What an individual effort there from Yusuf Sani. Skip passing about 2 players, open himself up, gets to that corner there. Check the highlight again. Wow, what a lovely finish there from Yusuf Sani.
Well, he did very well, shrugged off the first attack. But then as he got into the 18-yard box, he noticed that the goalkeeper had stepped off his line, to try and narrow the angle. But the goalkeeper had forgotten that he had left his left-hand side wide open. He took his advantage and buried it fair and square, like you rightly said. It's a good goal, which adds to the tally of Team Greater Accra. And they're making matters worse for Team Upper East now. It's an opportunity for them to come forward now. He's got options on the left and the right. He takes the option on the left. Good block. The advantage will still stay with Team Upper East. Meanwhile, we will have a quick substitution probably before the corner kick is effected, as Greater Accra bring on some fresh limbs. Daniel Asante is fancying his chances of joining the party for Team Greater Accra. Greater Accra 3, Upper East Region 0. And one more change, they say, is good enough. And so Emmanuel Yeboah also makes his way onto the field and takes the place of Mustafa Bunyaminu.
That's a tactical substitution there from Team Greater Accra, like for like. As Mustafa Bunyaminu comes out for Emmanuel Yeboah, center forward. Emmanuel Lomote, right wing, comes out for Daniel Asante, also a right wing player. Tactical change from Team Greater Accra, like for like change.
So far, so good for Team Greater Accra. And head coach Afote Odai seems to have hit the right chord. This is just the first game for Team Greater Accra. And it looks like the chords are playing harmonious music to them. But this also gives us clear indication that the matches will be getting tougher as they move from one match day to the next. And as we told you earlier on, do stay with us. We've got all the action from the Ghanaman Soccer Center of Excellence to share with you wherever you are watching, as it comes to you in the comfort of your homes or wherever, right here on Max TV. That's a throw-in advantage, Team Greater Accra. Too many orange shirts have the advantage at shot on target. Goalkeeper had it covered all the way, no problems at all. It's not too much of a tough game, if you ask. Team Upper East have just failed to take the advantages that have come their way. But for Team Greater Accra, they've been clinical enough in their finishing. 3 goals to the good. And on match day 2, Greater Accra will be in action again. They try and move forward, but again, the pass lets them down. Too long and too strong, the pass. Greater Accra holding on to the fort very well. Good skill as he beats his marker, but then goes down in the process. Picks up free kick advantage. And again, is that sprightly little player, Yao Awuni, showing his flexibility and dexterity on the ball anytime he gets the opportunity. Ball goes over the line on the far side. Throwing advantage it will be. But of course, clear experience has also taught us that teams that normally falter on the first day of championship or tournament action are able to bounce back in the course of the competition. And so who knows? There's a lot more we are going to see from Team Upper East. But for now, it's Team Greater Accra who hold the blue Rubicon. Long ball towards Vipo. No problems at all, not on target too.
It's a frustrated look there from Captain Aduku Emmanuel. Tried to place the ball. That was off target there. Greater Accra will start off. Calm build up from the back. Sensing a long one. Saw the run there, but flag has been up for offside.
This time trying to use the long ball to the advantage, Team Greater Accra. But caught in the offside trap on that occasion. But again, we'll come up with a lot of possibilities. Talking about Team Greater Accra. Especially if they have to draw their opponents out so they take the advantage. But here they come once again, this time from defense. Vipo plays a part. Unfortunately, that pass goes wayward. It was intended for Daniel Asante.
Yeah, the idea was there from Vipo, but put too much weight on the pass. And this Team Upper East were trying to build up from the back, but caught up in the process. And Adombiri Azuma, player down for Team Upper East. Must have been in some pain there.
Yep. Greater Accra 3, Upper East 0. That's the scoreline. The last match for match day 1 in this maiden edition of the MTN Elite Under 19 Championship. Michael Abungo is coming on for Team Upper East. We also have Dennis Indoor also coming on, savoring their chances over the last 20 or so minutes to see whether they can salvage some image for Team Upper East. But of course, Team Greater Accra have been buoyed up by the presence of the Greater Accra Regional Football Association chairman, Samuel Abuabri. Yet again, another change. Kennedy Enyaba is on. There he comes, Kennedy, taking the place of his colleague Isaac. Players watching on closely. They obviously would have to learn a thing or two from those who are on the field, because they could be meeting any of them as we go through.
Approaching 70 minutes and the idle time for Team Upper East to introduce fresh limbs to see if they can get something out of the defense of Greater Accra team. Fighting spirit there from Team Upper East, still holding on the ball, but it's Team Greater Accra who quickly still enjoying possession there.
I'm loving the fighting spirit of Team Greater Accra. Yawuni had the ball and was dispossessed, and look at the way he quickly went back to claim his rightful glory, as it were. And they're still not giving the opportunity to Team Upper East to play their kind of football.
That's what you need from a team spirit. Even though you're up by 3 goals, still wanting to fight for every loose ball. And that's a good take from Team Greater Accra. Now they tend to enjoy from the back. Ball to Awuni. Awuni loses possession there. And it's Team Upper East who also fight for it. But referee sports an infringement there and whistles. Free kick. Favor of Team Greater Accra. And you see Captain Aduko Michael still not okay with the decisions coming from the referee, but this is Team Greater Accra who are breaking free there. And let's see this time. Oh, go straight to goalkeeper Enso Dennis of Team Upper East. Throws the ball quickly to his colleague. Colleagues finds his player on the flank there. Was being brought down in the process there, and it's a free kick for Team Upper East. Player in the number 14 jersey, Anamberi Elijah for Team Upper East. Free kick for Team Upper East. Sends in a long one. No one there to deal with. And referee sports an infringement on Team Greater Accra. And they win a free kick.
And for Team Greater Accra themselves, they are getting a few players ready. We may find substitutions and the side before the 90th minute mark. But for now, it's all Team Greater Accra. Here's Yawawuni. Lays on the pass. There's a run for it. It's a one-on-one situation. Can he get a shot on target? He leaves the ball behind. An easy clearance for Team Upper East. Missed opportunity there for Team Greater Accra. They will push forward once again with that long telling pass. Can he get to it? He rises to the occasion. Needs the support. Who's coming to help? Eventually he gets the support and comes through the middle. Samuel, and he blasts wide.
A good team play there from Team Greater Accra. They are making things look so easy on the eye. They know where they find their team colleagues making the passes. Very beautiful to watch on the field of play. As Team Upper East will start off from the back. But the pressing nature from Team Greater Accra denying them to build up from the back. Goalkeeper Enso sends in a long one. But it's always going to be Mohamed Meriga who will be dealing with his defensive duties. Ball goes out of play and it's a throw-in for Team Upper East. But there's going to be substitution coming from Team Greater Accra side. Player in the number 19 jersey, Yusuf Sani. We're going out for player in the number 17, Sadiq Hosseini.
Managed to get a goal for his team before going off. Sani, oh, that was a lovely goal. Picked his spot, beats the goalkeeper to it as he shrugged off the challenge. And it's the midfield dynamo of Yawawuni who also goes off. But for now, the Orange are on the move. Quick build up from the near side. Strong tackle comes in and the referee would give the advantage to Team Upper East.
Team Upper East will see if they can get something out of this free kick. Substitution, confirmation there. Team Upper East. And it's Captain Aduku Michael who sends in a long one, but that's way off target from Captain Aduku Michael.
What a waste.
What a waste that is. Yeah, there's colleagues in the far side of the 18 box, but decided to go to that option there. Poor effort from Aduku Michael. Good play there from Team Greater Accra and Mohamed Mariga. Strong challenge there from Team Upper East. And Corporate was player in the number 18 jersey, Abongo Michael. Let's take a look. It's a strong challenge there on Mohamed Mariga for Team Greater Accra.
Well, the replay clearly showed that he got to the ball, but I guess the intentions were already there. He came in strong, he came in hard. So referee had to take a decision, but for Team Greater Accra, they have an opportunity now to sprint. Gets to the ball all right, lays on the pass. Those long legs from the Upper East region, can they prevent the goal? Very lucky. Missing completely.
Missing completely there. Collins Adoasom, player who just came in for Yawawuni. Could see he just turned and just struck the ball there. He didn't get that proper vision to get it on target. And it's a Team Upper East who have a free kick to start the build-up from the back. Long ball being driven into the center line, and it's a Team Upper East who are in possession with the ball. Sends it back to his colleagues. Pass couldn't really get to the one he was searching for, and it's his Team Greater Accra who's sent in a one on. Oh, what a spectacular goal there from Team Greater Accra. Beautifully done. And I must say, all the 4 goals coming from Team Greater Accra are very, very lovely to see. Lovely goal, beautiful finish. Went for the placement. He saw the goalkeeper out of his line, and what he had to do is pick his placement, pick the spot, and what a spectacular goal there from Team Greater Accra.
Again, another beautiful goal, took his time. And you see for a moment he raised his head, realized that the goalkeeper was off his line, and did the needful. No problems at all with the goal scoring abilities of Team Greater Accra. They're taking the options that come to them, and they're burying them as they go. Well, I'm sure the other teams are also watching, and they're trying to find a way to see whether they can stop Greater Accra if they have to meet them. But again, it's been strong. It's been a purposeful game by Team Greater Accra. And again, for the better part of the game, they have prevented Team Upper East from playing their own game. They have controlled the game quite nicely, and they've worked themselves out of trouble as and when they can, not under any amount of pressure. It's almost always been comfortable to see them on the ball, and there they go for yet another strong run, this time sandwiched by 2 orange shirts. That make it difficult for him to go through.
Well, I must say, Team Greater Accra are very, very vigilant. In all, they are taking part in the field of play. Very good with their defensive duties, not giving Upper East any chance to get into the spaces of their defense. And the midfield too, hardly do you see them losing the possession. And when you talk about the attackers up front, they're always going to make it count when the ball gets to them. A good team effort there from Team Greater Accra, and the scoreline tells you what they are made of. They've been able to put 4 goals past Team Upper East, and they'll be willing to add more.
Trying the through ball there, that doesn't go through. Well worked out by the defenders of Team Upper East, but Greater Accra will still come forward, trying to create more opportunities and chances. Can he lay it back? He tried, but it was defended nicely. It's yet another corner kick as we delve into the last 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, that was a good link-up play there to the goal scorer, Sadiq Husseini, but that was a great defending there from Didier Sarr for Team Upper East. Corner being wet shot by Team Greater Accra. Trying to see if he can dribble past his marker, but ball being left for Mohamed Meriga. Meriga being brought down. The referee says no foul. Still ball in possession to Greater Accra team. He's sensing a long drive, but straight to the goalkeeper. And so Dennis for Team Upper East. The goal kick from Inso didn't get anywhere, and the ball still in possession with the Team Greater Accra, but still having possession of the ball. And let's see if Team Greater Accra will get a fit goal. Sensing a long drive, but being blocked there by the defenders of Team Upper East. Still Greater Accra with the ball. Enjoyed possession, spread a play to the right flank there. Searching up for Daniel Asante. Asante skip past his marker. What can he do with this? And he couldn't really locate his colleague. Team Upper East still fighting for the ball in a dangerous area where finally or eventually the ball goes out of play and it's going to be a goal kick for Team Upper East. They try to build up from the back, get into the right flank. Team Upper East still with the ball, and they lose possession once again, and it's going to be Team Greater Accra who are going to apply from the left flank there. He's sensing that drive there. That is always going to rise way off target from
and that's selfish play, if you ask, because he had two options in the 18-yard box, waiting, begging for the ball to be brought to them. There you see those two move into the 18-yard box, and then you ballooned it. I mean, that was selfish play.
Selfish play coming from Emmanuel Yeboah for Team Greater Accra. And it's Team Greater Accra who start off from the back, picking up short passes there in the midfield, but they lose possession there to Team Upper East. Team Upper East will see if they can get something out of this. They try to work the 1-2, but he was stopped from his tracks there, and the referee whistles for an infringement and a foul. Favor for Team Upper East. We're approaching 83 minutes in the second half, and it's Team Greater Accra 4, Upper East 0. Free kick, not the best from Team Upper East, but they regain the possession there. Let's see if they can do something with this, but flag is already up for offside on Team Upper East.
The last minutes of this game will really determine how strong and visible Greater Accra would want to stay in terms of their contention to get more goals. There's been some solid defending from Team Upper East. They've weathered the storm a few times. It could have been more than the 4 that we've seen so far, which also gives me a lot of indication that they have still a lot in their reserve to show in the competition. It's just the first match of the championship, and obviously will they get another opportunity to see whether they can claw back some pride before it runs out on the 2nd of November, where the finals will be played and the champions are declared. 6 minutes, barring any add-on time, and that's all we have left in the game. As Greater Accra leading by 4-0 against Team Upper East. And boy, how interesting have the goals we've seen here today, right from the first match up to the very last match. Every match has produced goals, and it could be another opportunity for another goal. The referee's whistle has already gone, and that won't count.
Definitely that is not going to count. Player who had a first touch there was already in an offside position there, and Team Upper East will start off play, but they lose possession in a dangerous area. They regain it back, and ball being cleared out in danger zone, but gets into the legs of Team Greater Accra, who they will fancy their chances once again. And let's see what they can do with this. He shoots, and this time the goalkeeper had a tip on that, shot coming from Emmanuel Yeboah for Team Greater Accra. Let's take a look once again. He turns and had a shot there, and look at that strong save there from Enzo Dennis for Team Upper East. That could have been a fit goal if the goalkeeper couldn't have any touch on that.
Yep. Still a lot more players will fancy their chances. They would want to have a feel of this first match. And so Salifu says goodbye. Maxwell Dogbe will finish off where he started. Meanwhile, goalkeeper says he's okay. He can continue. He's given the sign. Will be taken care of pretty much shortly. And Dogbe, that's the gentleman who just came onto the field of play for Team Greater Accra, trying to finish off the good job started by his colleagues from the very first minute of the game. Goalkeeper still receives further attention. And any moment from now, he should be back on his feet. The game is already done and dusted for Team Greater Accra.
Obviously, you look at one of the players in the Team Upper East who have been able to deny Team Greater Accra from getting more goals in the net. One player is their goalkeeper, Enzo Dennis. Gonna be wet shot from Team Greater Accra. Try to dribble past his marker, but couldn't have that success, and it's going to be a throw in favor for Team Upper East. Throwing being done, ball booted out. They lose his possession to Team Greater Accra, and Mohammed sends the ball back to Emmanuel Afecha. Afecha sends to Kennedy. Kennedy spread play to the far side, and ball with the Greater Accra team. See what he can do with this. Skip pass, about 3 players, and he sends the shot, and that is way off target.
Completely overdoing it, and that was so unnecessary. You wanted to take care of dribbling all the players before you put the ball in the net.
Daniel Asante, final third decision there, letting him down. Did all the work, but look here, skipping past about 3 markers, and the final delivery there always going to rise from Daniel Asante for Team Greater Accra. Should have done better on that occasion.
Ball headed out into touch, and advantage will stay with Team Upper East. They've got very limited time to make a point in this game, but it's not over until it's over, and who knows, they could pull one back. But the defense of Greater Accra, I must say, has been very resolute.
Of course.
And I don't think they are in the mood to give anything away. But Team Upper East pick it up. They pick a free kick. They pick up a free kick, I should say, and an opportunity to see whether they can put a few passes together. It's been solid defending by Team Greater Accra. It's been a lot of teamwork and cohesion as well for the Greater Accra team, which makes it a lot more impervious, especially as other teams have taken a look at them and would want to fathom an antidote to their style of play. This young man in goal for Greater Accra, Vipo, has hardly been tested in the game. And the confirmation of the yellow card showed to Mohamed Meriga. But for Team Greater Accra, it's a forward match. Can he keep it in play? No, it's a bit too overshot. And a throw in quickly effected. Meanwhile, they give the ball away. Greater Accra pick up the pieces. Oh! So ungentlemanly. Very lucky he didn't go into the referee's box. Anyway, yeah. The game will continue. And it's Greater Accra coming in this time from the right-hand side of the attack. Lovely pass through again. Can he do the connection? Oh! He had wanted to lay on the pass. And the foot of the opponent got in the way. and Team Upper East come forward. We've done 90 minutes of action and we've got 60 seconds of add-on time remaining. 60 seconds of add-on time.
Hey!
To the near side it goes. We're waiting for the cross. And it looked like the ball had crossed over the line. Viewers, do stay with us because after the game, NY will be finding out from the most valuable player his thoughts on the game. Nicely defended by Team Greater Accra. They've done a lot of the solid defending throughout the game. Have not given their opponents that opportunity to see whether they can try their luck on target. One of the teams that a lot of viewers and a lot of the connoisseurs of the game would want to watch, Team Eastern Region. They've got a very strong team. Team Volta also showed a lot of promise in their game. Into the 18-yard box, there's a tussle for it. It's the blue against the orange. Player goes down. Referee will give the advantage to Team Upper East. We have done the 1 minute of add-on time. And it's up to referee to lower the curtains on the last match of match day 1. Interesting encounter between Team Greater Accra and Team Upper East Region. The encounter has been quite exciting. Greater Accra showing their readiness to showcase the promise that they have, ably led by their goalkeeper, Vipo. Congratulate each other. For Team Upper East, they definitely would fight another day. But the heroes of the moment in this last match on match day 1 is Team Greater Accra. Comfortable 4-0 advantage win over their opponents. The action will continue tomorrow with lots of pairings. Do stay with us. We got you covered right here on Max TV. But final score after the last match for match day 1 is Greater Accra 4, Upper East 0. And we say congratulations to all the day's winners for pulling great success stories here today.
Yusuf Sani, man of the match for this game. Yusuf, first of all, how did you see the game?
It was very nice. That's a good start. Like, I like to say like a very big thank you to my teammates like for keeping this thing like going. But look forward to more games, like to win more games and take the trophy home.
Not just putting 4 goals past your team, but you also got a goal, and you've also got the man of the match award. How do you feel?
I feel very exciting. So like, I want to show more of myself. This like just a start. Like as I already said. So like, look forward to more wins and go in.
Yusuf Sani, man of the match. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
That was a battle from Team Great Accra.
But now they have a better option. Can he shoot on target? Goalkeeper does well. Went down the right way, and they come forward yet again. This time, Emmanuel Lomote with the ball. Crosses through, is brought down nicely, but again, it's an opportunity for the quick recovery for
East. Approaching 57 minutes played in the second half, and it's Team Great Accra 2, Upper East Team 0. Ball being spread to Mohamed Merega. Merega finds a Lomote. Lomote sensing the pass, but that
was too strong from Lomote.
Yeah, too strong. Mustafa spread the play to Yusuf Sani. Yusuf Sani sends the ball, but loses possession there, and Team Upper East with the ball. Try to pick short passes for Emmanuel. Kwafi Emmanuel sees that run there, but possession being cut by Team Upper East. Ball is with Anombri sensing a long drive, but that was a spectacular Team Upper East. Ball swung in, good header there, and equally a good save from Emmanuel. Team Upper East is sensing a long one. This time quickly dealt with Team Great One. In the 18-yard box, sends in, and what a lovely finish there from Yusuf Sani, making it goal number 3. Corner there. Check the highlights again. Wow, what a lovely finish there from Yusuf Sani.
Well, he did very well. Shrugged off the first attack. But then as he got into the 18-yard box, he noticed that the goalkeeper had stepped off his line, to try and narrow the angle. But the goalkeeper had forgotten that he had left his left-hand side wide open. He took his advantage and buried it fair and square, like he was Team Great Accra, who hold the blue Rubicon. Long ball towards
Aduko Michael, still not okay with the decisions coming from the referee, but this is Team Great Accra who are breaking free there, and let's see this time. Go straight to goalkeeper Enso Dennis of Team
Greater Accra. Yes, Yawawuni lays on the pass. There's a run for it. It's a one-on-one situation. Can he get a shot on target? He leaves the ball behind. An easy clearance for Team Accra. They have an opportunity now to sprint. Gets the ball all right. Lays on the pass. Those long legs from the Upper East region. Can they prevent the goal? Very lucky.
The one he was searching for, and it's his Team Great Accra, who's sent in a one on. What a spectacular goal there from it. He saw the goalkeeper out of his line, and what he had to do is pick his placement, pick the spot, and what a spectacular goal there from Team Great Accra.
Again, another beautiful goal. Took his time, and you see for a moment he raised his head, realized that the goalkeeper was. But Great Accra will still come forward, trying to create more opportunities and chances. Can he lay it back? He tried, but it was defended nice.
That was a good link-up play there to the goal scorer, Sadiq Hussaini.
Interesting, have the goals we've seen here today, right from the first match up to the very last match. Every match has produced goals. And it could be another opportunity for another goal. The referee's whistle has already gone, and that won't count.
The legs of Team Greater Accra, who they will fancy their chances once again. And let's see what they can do with this. He shoots, and this time, the goalkeeper. Let's take a look once again. He turns and had a shot there, and look at that strong save there from Enzo Dennis for Team Upper East. That could have been a fit goal if the goalkeeper couldn't have any touch on that. And ball with the Greater Accra team. See what he can do with this. Skip pass, about 3 players, and he sends the shot, and that is way off target.
Completely.
Look here, skipping pass, about 3 markers, and the final delivery there always going to rise from Daniel Asante.
Meriga. But for Team Greater Accra, it's a forward match. Can he keep it in play? No, it's a bit too overshot. And a throw in quickly effected. Meanwhile, they give, and it's Greater Accra coming in this time from the right-hand side of the attack. Lovely pass through again. Can he do the connection? Oh, he had wanted to lay on the pass. And the foot of the... nicely defended by Team Greater Accra. They've done a lot of the solid defending throughout the game. Have not given their opponents that opportunity to see whether they can try their luck on target. Into the 18-yard box. There's a tussle for it. It's the blue against the orange. Player goes down. To referee to lower the curtains on the last match of match day 1. Away we go for the commencement of the second half of this game between Greater Accra region and